To test if the scruffy man was able to reproduce, the apes brought him a beautiful woman, but even faced with such a pretty woman, the man showed no interest at all. Instead, he looked at the ape doctor outside the cage. Seeing how excited the apes were, the man had no choice but to pretend to lie down with the woman. Just as the doctor was expecting to observe how humans reproduce, Taylor suddenly grabbed her. Luckily, a guard stepped in on time before he could hurt the female ape. Although Taylor almost offended the female ape, she did not punish him right away. Instead, she even gave him another chance to go outside with the woman to rest. But Taylor did not want to stay with the primitive woman. When he saw the female ape coming to visit him again, Taylor quickly squatted down. Then he began to draw symbols on the ground. But the arrival of the chief suddenly interrupted his plan. While a few apes were talking, one of the primitives ruined the marks Taylor had drawn. This made Taylor break into a fierce fight with him. Because of this, he lost his chance to go out that day. But when Taylor was being taken back to the cell, the ape chief happened to see the marks left on the ground. Strangely, he was not surprised at all. Instead, he used his cane to erase all the symbols. But why was Taylor captured by the apes in the first place? Taylor was once an astronaut. They had drifted in space for a long time before finally reaching this strange planet. But they found the planet was nothing but ruins. There was not a single living creature. Just when they thought there were no animals, one of his companions noticed several giant scarecrows standing on a hillside. They gathered their courage and climbed up a hill. To their shock, the scarecrows were even bigger than they had imagined. Seeing this, they kept moving forward. Soon they came to a green forest, and nearby there was a clear pond. The group excitedly jumped into the water, but then they noticed human-like footprints along the shore. Before they could figure out what was going on, their clothes were suddenly stolen by some unknown creatures. They chased after them in panic, but all they found were a few scraps of fabric. So they had no choice but to cover themselves with the torn pieces. Soon after they caught sight of the creatures who stole their things, they discovered it was a group of natives. But before they could relax, the natives suddenly froze, staring at them. Then Taylor heard a huge noise from behind. The natives panicked and immediately ran away. The strange scene in front of them made Taylor and his team rush to chase after.